Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I cannot believe it's already been an entire month since we did our love horoscopes in August. So we will be getting into them today. I do want to say if you like this video or any of my other videos, feel free to give it a like. And I would also love it if you subscribed. Again, that lets me know what kind of content you guys want to see. What do you enjoy? I love hearing from you guys. So my info is down below if you want to reach out to me on Instagram and let me know about your experience with listening into my readings. There are a couple of things that I want to share with you today. Thank you so much to everyone that has purchased a candle from our shop, Shadowplay Collective. And I'm always burning my own supply in my readings. I love my candles so much, and they're all made with intention and they're infused with good energy. These are great energy cleansing candles. There's more info on the shop too as to what each candle is like good for. And also, if you are not into manifesting or any of that and you just like good smelling candles, we got you covered. The other thing I want to mention, my friends, is we finally added these drawstring bags that we made for our own tarot decks. Anytime I go out of the house and I'm going to get with my group of friends, and I know we're probably going to want to like pull some cards, I take my decks with me. And so I kind of made them out of necessity, but then other people saw them and suggested I throw them up on the shop, and I finally did. I did bring a few to show you. So they are all handmade by me, and they are super like silky and luxe. I love me a neon situation. This one's lined in hot pink. So as you can see, you just pull them tight. You can also tie a little bow and get them to like stay closed. Not that they'll open, but I'm just saying you can also do something like that. But let me show you a couple of the ones we have. Like I said, she loves a neon. She loves a highlighter yellow situation. I love this one. This is a neon combo. And then we also made a few that have this really cool vinyl down below. Super cute. And last one I want to show you is this one. It is so fun. This one is lined in green. It's so nice and witchy. This will hold any oracle cards, a tarot deck, small crystals. I mean, I even carry my spheres in them, and they do fit one of our candles comfortably if you did want to give them as a gift together. This is an awesome gift. We have lots more options on the site, so make sure to check it out. And without further ado, my friends, let's get started. We are going to run straight through the zodiac, and we're going to be talking love. So if you want to know what's up in that area of your life, then stick around. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. And I have heard from a couple of people asking me, how do I pull up that info? I always just, anytime I'm curious, I go and Google free birth chart, and then it'll pop up like a few pages. I know the one that I tend to land on a lot is, I believe, through Cafe Astrology. If you just Google it, it'll pop up. And all you're going to need is your birth info. So it's like date you were born, a location, and time of day. If you don't know the time of day, it just means you're not going to be able to pull a few placements, but you'll be able to know your moon sign regardless if you know the time of day that you were born. So yeah, let's get started. We are going to be starting with hello, my Cancer babies. I hope you've all been doing amazing. After I said hello, Cancer babies, I realized I really feel like I wanted to give you a hug. I hope you're all doing amazing. If you need a hug, I am sending you one. And so, my loves, let's get started. We're going to do a little bit of tarot. We do have our romance oracle cards, and then we will be doing a charm reading at the end. I tried keeping these short, but guys, they're all running like 15 to 17 minutes. So I'm going to try to keep it around that length of time, but for some reason the readings we've been going in. So without further ado, let's get started. I'd just like to remind you this is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's go. Spirit, what do Cancers need to know about their love life in the month of October? What do my Cancer babies need to know about their love life in the month of, that got messy, of October? What does Cancer need to know about their love life in October? Ooh, I caught it. I caught it with my legs before it hit the ground. What do my Cancers need to know about their love life in the month of October? Let's see the card I caught. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, lots of energy already. Let's put these out so I can start looking at them. Okay. Well, oh, that's weird that I felt like knocking on them again. Can we please get some more cards, Spirit, clarifying those? Wow. You guys saw how they flew out. Some more cards, Spirit, please, for Cancers, for the love of October is what I was going to say. A couple more cards for my Cancer babies. What do they need to know about their love life? Okay. Let's go, Cancer. Or let's not go, I should say, because there are some blockages here, my Cancer babies. Let's get into it. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Guru, which in this deck is like the Hierophant. We have the Star, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot reverse, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Swords. So off the top, the vibe is trying to let go of something. I feel like you have been conflicted, or there's been conflicting energy when it comes to the way you're supposed to do things. And I say supposed to do things because it's almost like what is historically expected of us, for lack of better words. There's a sense of tradition here that you are conflicted with. And I feel like you're trying to release something. I feel like you're trying to release something that's keeping you trapped small. And there's a sense that if you let go, there'll be room to bring in more. Take it as it resonates. But I do see a blockage in moving on from this because there is conflict relating it. And I see that for the month of October, there's not really going to be much movement regarding the situation. With the Star here, I do see you are trying to remain hopeful, and you are remaining hopeful, which is amazing, and it's awesome. It's also an Aquarius star, or an Aquarius star, Aquarius card. So maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't. But it does seem like you are trying to release your burdens and remain hopeful. It's good that this Ten of Wands is reversed, because when it's upright, it's like you're carrying all these things that are weighing you down. But since it's reversed, it's like there's a sense of wanting to release it, wanting to put down your worries and remaining hopeful. I do see that there is a blockage in the situation moving along. Something here is not moving. There were plans being made, but nothing is being acted on in the month of October. It's almost like it just boop, like here it is, here's the roadblock, whatever that means to you. It does feel like something is stopping the process from moving at this point. Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Swords. I feel like there's a sense of moving on from the things that were putting a damper on your long-term plans is kind of what I'm feeling. With this Ten of Pentacles, this is like your generational building. This is like, you know, if you've been in a long-term partnership, a long-term relationship, marriage, whatever it is, it's like the things that you are building together. But I feel like there's a sense of wanting to let go of the things that were stressing you out. And it's like you're ready to get yourself to a calmer place. You're ready to make the tough decision to do something and just like, because it's just not serving you is what it feels like. Because I do see that there is a sense release, you know, moving on that you're trying to do regardless of this roadblock that is happening right here, my Cancer babies. Let's go deeper into it with the tarot. Let's see what the advice for you is regarding this situation. My Cancer loves. All right. Thank you for those messages, Spirit. What is the advice for Cancer? What is the advice for Cancer when it comes to love in that situation? What is the advice for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. What is the advice for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? What advice do they need to know? What's the advice for Cancer? All right, let's start with those. Let's see. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hangman reverse, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and this was reversed actually when I picked it up or when it flew out. Okay, so there's something here about like rebalancing your emotions and your mind. I feel like the situation may have weighed on you. It's almost like it was very stressful for you. And again, I love seeing this Eight of Swords in reverse because this is telling me that you are, again, like the other cards told us, you are trying to release, and Spirit wants to encourage you that to continue to release these fears, remain hopeful, and know that as you kind of start to clear your mind of all these things that were bogging you down and probably stressing you out and making you feel trapped, that you are going to regain clarity and emotional strength. Even though right now it might not feel like it, you are working towards that. And I see that with the Hangman reverse. If the Hangman was upright, it would almost feel like you were staying in this energy for a little bit longer. But I feel like you're coming out of it. And Spirit is encouraging you to continue doing what you are doing, what feels right to you, and releasing these thoughts, these feelings that are no longer serving you. When it comes to this situation, I do feel like there's a sense of time here, like you're waiting on something, keeping your eye on something, waiting for something to come in. But while you're doing that, you're also working on releasing your fears. With this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like you are going to start to come out of this energy of not having enough, of poverty, of whatever it is, it's lacking something. You are going to start to move further away from feeling those things. Like I said, I feel like your advice here is to continue doing what you're doing, and by releasing those fears, you are going to regain emotional and mental clarity and balance. So my Cancer babies, let's move on to your romance oracles and see what they have to say. Even though this is a love reading, I couldn't really tell if that was regarding love for you, but take it as it resonates. Either way, Spirit is going to deliver messages that you need to hear in the time being. I got distracted and messed that one up, but yeah, so you'll still get messages that you need. Hopefully they're regarding love. All right, my loves. What else does Cancer need to know? Let your friends help you. So maybe this is, oh, excuse me, Cancer. Interesting. My throat started to close up. Maybe this is a situation where if you feel like you need to talk to people, like bring in your friends to help you through this, flirt and make the effort. I feel like this is encouraging you to have fun, to get back in touch with the things that you enjoy doing, bring fun into the situation. Make the effort says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I feel like it's encouraging you to do what feels right in this situation. Take it as it resonates, my Cancer babes. All right, let's get your charms and get one last set of messages. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Cancers need to know about love in October? What do they need to know? All right. We have the ha-ha clown. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a feeling here where one of your fears was how it would look to other people. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever you decide on, there is something here about maybe fearing the outside perspective. And we have the Batman and Catwoman. It says a kiss can be even deadlier. Take it as it resonates, but this is almost like a couple that was in love but were in odds of each other because of their differences. We have the nasty pin. I'm going to put that with the flirt and have fun. We have do not disturb. Oh my God, there's something here about allowing yourself to enjoy something and have fun with that, with this Heartbreak Hotel pin, do not disturb. We have I'm right on top of that rose. This, take it as it resonates, but this is from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Maybe there's a 90s reference here that means something to you. And we also have another 90s movie reference with this Romeo and Juliet dagger pin. This to me is like my passion pin of like wanting to pull the trigger on something. But my Cancer babies, that is where I leave you. I hope you enjoyed your reading and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Scorpio friends. Thank you so much for joining me here for your October love horoscope reading. I hope you've all been doing amazing, and let's get started. We are going to start with some tarot, then we are going to pull some romance oracle cards, and then end this entire party with a charm reading. So let's go. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know about their love life in October? What does Scorpio need to know about their love life in October? Oh, all right. Lots of messages coming through. New starts trying to come in, along with possibly hesitation on moving forward, moving on, releasing sadness. Young love. We have the Page of Cups at the bottom. So this could be, something that comes in that makes you feel giddy, makes you feel like when you were young, younger, I should say. But let's see what we got here. Every time they're a mess, I just kind of look at them and then put my story together, put our story together. We have lots of cards here. Okay, let's do this. King of Cups. Let's put her here. All right, my Scorpios, thank you for hanging in there with me while I lay all these out in a way that feels good, in a way that feels like your story is flowing. I do love to see this, Scorpio, because I do see like you are going to be moving forward and releasing things that used to make you feel sad. Releasing grief. We got more cards than we were expecting. We have the reverse Three of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. So there is a sense that you are holding on to something here. I feel like it's going to fall over here though. I feel like there was a heartbreak that you were maybe holding on to, something that hurt you, something that happened possibly in the past that you needed to heal from. And I feel like you are ready to come out of this healing period. It does feel like you still are holding on. I mean, you are a Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. You feel very strongly about things, and you, above all the other signs, I feel like you have a difficult time letting go of hurts, letting go of when someone hurt you, when something disappointed you. Um, Both my mom and my previous partner are Scorpios, so I understand you and I love you, and and I get it. Like, these are things that is just how you are, and it is difficult to sometimes heal from things that hurt you, that caused you pain. I do feel like there is a sense you're feeling very almost triggered, is what I'm getting. You're feeling triggered, and like you need to restore balance to a situation here. And I feel like the thought of moving on is enough to kind of throw you off a little bit. And Spirit is pointing out that there does seem to feel a sense of imbalance when it comes to moving forward. It's like you're not really sure how to move forward. You're not sure if it's right for you to move forward, is what I'm feeling. Um, but regardless of however it is, just remember that if you find your center, like try to find your center, the things that ground you, and then feel through that, and I feel like you'll be able to realize and like accept, like moving on could be healthy for you, whatever that means for you. If it's moving on from a heartbreak or a situation, or moving on about beliefs relating, excuse me, beliefs relating to those things in your life, only you will know. I feel like there's a lot of love here, and I feel like you have this perspective of the love that you have to give. Like, you are deeply emotional, Scorpio. Like, a lot of people may not realize this, but Scorpios like feel deeply, very, very deeply. And that's also part of the wound work that is almost like a lifelong thing to work through with Scorpios. It's, their sting does hurt and it does carry poison, but it's only because their emotional depths are just so deep. And I feel like there's deep love here. With this high priestess, it's almost like, you know what? No, I'm going to leave them where they are. This high priestess just, I feel like she deserves to be up here. But this is just like a psychic connection, a deeper knowing, seeing things through your third eye. And I feel like there's this really deep knowing about how you carry love that is coming through. And maybe this is like you acknowledging and knowing this about yourself, or this could be someone that you feel connected with. Take it as it resonates. But I definitely feel like there's some type of psychic connection coming through here. I do see, like, you in October, you are going to have hope, like remain hopeful of a new start. You don't know what that new start is. You don't know what you're supposed to do or what it is, but I feel like in your heart you have this deeper knowing. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the deeper knowing that there is a new start waiting for you. There is this like fool's journey that is there for you, even if you don't see it like on the horizon yet. I feel like you are keeping the hope that it is there and it is coming. And I do see that in October for you. It's almost like being ready for it, like getting ready for it. There is a sense that you are going to make a decision that might not be the funnest of decisions, but you are going to be making it to get yourself to a better place emotionally. I feel like this all has to do with processing emotions for some reason and things that you're holding on to. There is a sense of wanting things to get better, and I do feel like that's going to be a focus for you in October. Like, you do want things to get better in your emotional and your love life, and that does require you to, like, I was going to say get over sadness, but it's like, no, it's deeper than that. It's yes, it's getting over it and moving on from it, but it's also a deep sense of healing yourself, healing from these things that have caused you heartbreak and have caused you grief. I do see that you are making the choice to move forward now. With this reverse Three of Wands, this is the energy of kind of waiting things out, but not putting effort towards it. Like no motivation in actually making that effort to get to here. And I do feel like all these cards are kind of tied together because, this might not be energy that you live in the entire month. It could be a day or two where you just kind of feel like, you're not making progress or you're still holding on to things. But I definitely think that as the month progresses, there is going to be inner work that you do that is going to help you start to go with the tide, go with the current, like get yourself to a better place. I feel like it's going to be the goal by the end of the month, my Scorpios. Let's see what advice we have for you. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get advice for our Scorpios? What advice do our Scorpios need when it comes to their love life in October? What advice do my Scorpios need? I feel like there's one more in here for you. There we go. Yeah, so I feel like you come out of this place of avoiding a decision to actually making a decision. And I think that decision is going to be on how to move forward. We have the Strength card, the Ten of Swords. So a reminder to face your fears. And it's, it is going to lead to a point where you just can't, it's not that you can't take it anymore, but it just doesn't feel good. It mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it doesn't feel good. And maybe at times you feel like you just don't want to face it. But the Strength card is here to encourage you to face your fears, the fears that are causing you to feel anxious and possibly even depressed at times. I do feel like there was an opportunity here with someone who you viewed as being very fruitful, as being your Empress. Like, this is feminine energy, very fruitful, very abundant, very giving. And I feel like there was an opportunity here that was missed, or you feel that it was missed with this abundant person, but you are remaining hopeful. But I feel like you're hopeful about the decision that you're finally ready to make. And I do feel like the advice for you is acknowledging that there is pain that lies here, but you are strong enough you're strong enough to grow from this. I feel like there's a lot of healing and a lot of growth when you choose, excuse me, my voice keeps trying to leave during your reading, which wasn't happening before, but maybe this is about speaking your truth, making the choice that's best for you, knowing that you were not fulfilled in this whatever situation it is. And I see you walking away from things that no longer serve you. Yeah, very interesting, my Scorpios. That is your advice. So let's pull some romance oracles for you. And then we will close your reading off with a charm reading. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my Scorpios need to know about their love life? What do my Scorpios need to know about their love life in October? One more time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. One more card. So we have a separation. So maybe you are currently getting separated or are separated in the situation. Take it as it resonates. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I do feel like part of the healing work, remember when I said speak your truth earlier? I feel like part of the healing work is you, even though we didn't have cards about communication, I feel like it's all inner work. And maybe you need to communicate that in some way and be open. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Like I said, there is this new beginning waiting for you. like when you release, when you let go, when you walk away, when you like do this healing work that is called of you, I do feel like there is something that's waiting for you. And that's exciting, my Scorpios, because you deserve love, you deserve to be happy, and yeah, you deserve to be emotionally fulfilled. So, my Scorpios, let's get some charms for you. Spirit, thank you for those messages. Can we please get a few more messages for our Scorpios for the month of October? Thank you. When you think too much, you are removing what's moving. So, I feel like I said there's emotional healing to be done, and sometimes that isn't like your brain taking over. And I feel like that's a call to that. DMX is here. So this could have something to do with you releasing something from your past, emotions from your past relationships that maybe have not been fully healed. We have the T-Rex eating the goat, reminding you that you have the strength. You are strong enough. Face your fears. The T-Rex fears no one. We have the cat UFO pin. This to me is always like the high priestess, internal work, very inner knowing, inner healing, appealing. I feel like this is self-love towards yourself. Like work on that confidence again, my Scorpios. The Cure, sadness wearing the Cure sweater. This does acknowledge that your feelings were hurt and there is fear and not fear, there is sadness and grief here. We have the Batman and Catwoman, a kiss can be even deadlier pin. So maybe there was something here about this relationship that was deadly to your emotions. You are enough. Again, self-love, like you are worthy of love, my Scorpios. And the last pin we have is Queen Bee, Little Kim, wearing her, well, iconic, she's a mermaid, but this was like an iconic outfit that she wore. And it's funny that I called her Queen Bee because I know that now Beyonce is known as Queen Bee, but this was the original bee right here. Little Kim, maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't. The song that I got in my head is off of Hardcore, and I can't remember the name. It's like the first one. Is it called? Oh, it's Big Mama, Big Mama Things. That's the song that came into my head, which is all about empowerment. And I feel like there's something here about you tapping back into yourself and feeling empowered, feeling confident. And so, my Scorpios, that is where I leave you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my little Pisces friends, and welcome to your October love reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's get started. We're going to get started with some tarot, and then we are also going to pull some romance oracle cards for you, and then we will do a little charm reading at the end. So let's get started. Spirit, what do our Pisces babies need to know for the month of October when it comes to their love life? What does Pisces need to know when it comes to their love life? Okay, let's start with these. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have here? Very interesting, Pisces. I feel like you've grown impatient. You're kind of feeling over it. You're ready to release these burdens and manifest something, or you have a wish. I feel like you have a wish for how you want to be loved. Yeah. Yeah, you want a balanced situation is what I'm seeing here. Okay, my Pisces friends, let's get into it. So in October, I do feel like you are going to be feeling over it. Like just, you're kind of like, yeah, it feels like you're just over it. And at this point, you're almost like desensitized. You are checked out. You are disconnected. You have disengaged from a situation. But my friends, because you are so disengaged and disconnected purposely, like it's almost like you're just so over it, you have to like mentally remove yourself from the situation. I feel like you're not seeing an opportunity here to maybe it's communicate or take on a new mindset over something. It's almost time it's like time to renew the way we think about something. So if that has to do with communication, or if that's just mentally something that you have to like, um, maybe open up to, is what's coming in. I do feel like there is a need to let something new come in, a new way of thinking. Um, there is a King of Pentacles here present, and I do believe this might be the person you are dealing with. This could be earth energy, or maybe they have earth in their chart, or maybe they are a father figure or a masculine energy in the situation. Take it as it resonates. The reason I said father figure is because it feels like this is a provider, someone um, who can like support like a family, a head of family is what I'm feeling in a masculine energy. Take it as it resonates. But there is a feeling here that maybe lessons learned in the past, like maybe you like kind of overlooked, or like you were checked out and disengaged, and it was almost like you didn't learn lessons in your past that could have been implemented now in the present. And I feel like this is leaving you feeling impatient over something. I feel the sense of you're over it, I'm done. It's like maybe not done, but you are getting close to, it's almost like you're threatening to be done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, is kind of what I'm getting here. Um, Take it as it resonates, but there is a feeling that you are ready to release what is too heavy on you. You have been carrying things on you, maybe even physically, they have manifested into physical ailments. Like it just feels like you've been carrying a heavy load for a while, and you're at this point where you're ready to put it down. You're ready to let something release something. But it is, I feel like you do have hope tied to it. Like there is hope here that if you do release it, it is going to turn out for the better, or like things are going to turn around. The star card is Aquarius energy. Maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't, but it carries a lot of hope, and it carries the feeling of like regenerating yourself. It's like Temperance and the star work really well together, but there is a sense of not of like not being patient anymore. Um, but yeah, I feel like you are hopeful that if you just release these burdens that you have, there is hope for you. There is hope for you to manifest, or like you do have a wish surrounding how you want to be loved. And I said that at the beginning because the King of Cups is a masculine energy who has deep like emotional depths. And this is a water card, so this could be you coming through, but I really view this, I see this as you wishing, you wanting to call in. It's like wishing upon a star almost, that you will be loved in the way that you need to be loved. And I feel like you also want a relationship that feels balanced. With this Six of Pentacles card, this is a card and a message about someone here has a lot to give, and they may not always give in ways where they're able to receive back, or they will receive back, but they just keep giving. So there's almost a sense of like the wish tied into the way that you give and what you get back from it, that I'm getting from your reading, my Pisces. Wow. Let's pull some advice cards and see what advice we have for you today regarding your love situation in October. So these are just like general energies that may be popping up for you throughout the month. Everyone's situation's different, but that's the general vibe I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Can we please get advice for Pisces? Thank you. Okay, again, the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like, I know there's a lot of love in this situation that's also reflecting that, but I don't necessarily know if if it has, mm, if it has been in the way that you want, like long term, if that makes sense. Okay, my loves, let me just lay these out. Let's see what feels good here. Oh, I see it now. Let's do this. Yeah. There we go. Okay, my Pisces. So I feel like you may not feel like you're in the mood to, or you have the energy to, or the want to face the things that scare you. And there's a strong message here about you facing your fears and releasing the things that are holding you like mentally prisoner, like a mentally captive is the vibe that I'm getting. I feel like you also like are avoiding facing something that requires a lot of strength, a lot of grit, bravery, you know, regarding um, a partnership or a situation or a collaboration that isn't working. Like at one time, it feels like you and your people were working towards a common goal together, and there's now an imbalance in the situation. Like the partnership is no longer working. It does show three people in the situation, so it could be a you know a small friend circle or a small family. Take it as it resonates, but there is three people showing up as part to this thing that is, it's not something that you even almost like feel like you want to approach, but spirit is telling you like you are strong enough to face your fears. There is encouragement here to face your fears regarding this situation that isn't working for you right now. There is a sense that the longer you sit in here, feeling like you're not empowered to address this, or yeah, it feels like addressing something. Um, it's keeping you in this Empress reversed energy. You are normally someone who's very fruitful, very abundant. Like you're very just abundance. It's family, it's home. It's like all of the queens combined. But when she's reversed, this is like your self-care has fallen off. Your confidence is not there. Perhaps you're feeling like you don't have much to give, like, or you're out of alignment from within yourself, like you're not in alignment, is what I'm getting. But I feel like it's because you're afraid of all these things, or you were afraid of all these things at one point. And I feel like if you work to release your fears, you're going to start to feel more empowered and more confident to address the things in your life that need to be addressed. I do see that there is a new beginning waiting for you, but there is a delay. But it doesn't surprise me, because until we can take the steps to address these things and stand in our power, um, all of the good things that are waiting for us to open up and be open to are going to not. They're not being called in. And I do feel like there's a new beginning for you, regardless of what that is. There is a new beginning waiting for you, but it is delayed. You can't get there until you kind of like work through this stuff. And Spirit's advice is to work on your confidence, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of even the energy you keep around you. Like, just even if you have to start small, you should start somewhere, because all of this energy is going to be stale and be trapped, is what I'm hearing. In order to get to this new journey, like you don't know what it is, and even when you start it, you're not going to know what the journey is. Like you're not supposed to. It's just like an open road that's waiting for you, a new opportunity at something new. And I do feel like you may be limiting your options a bit at the moment. And Spirit is just pointing out, like, yes, you are starting to see, like, you're starting to view that the world is at your hands and there are things that are within your power. But underneath the full reverse, it's almost like, what are those things? What are those options that you see for yourself? Because it might be even bigger. It might be even better. And I feel like even though the moon card is not present, I do think that there's things you don't know yet. But you did get that Ace of Swords at the beginning, which is almost like taking on a new mindset. Like I feel like all these things are kind of tied together. And the message that I'm getting is like there's still even blockages for what you imagine for yourself, like what is possible. I feel like Spirit is saying, nope, that's not it. Bigger, bigger, better, better. It's almost like better than you can think of right now that you are in this lower vibrational energy, my Pisces. Okay, let's get some romance oracle cards. I hope that made sense to you guys. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages for our Pisces friends. Can we please get some more cards for them? More cards for my Pisces. What else do they need to know about their love life? And I do feel that situation is going to go past October, my loves. But I do feel like there is going to be a shift for you, like by the new year, by the end of the year. And if it is by the end of the year, just know that you're just not meant to take whatever it is you don't take with you, mentality, people, whatever it is. You may not be meant to be taking it into the new year with you. Interesting. I did not deliver any messages like that for anyone else but Pisces. I feel like that was for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else do my Pisces need to know about their love life? Oh. There's a message about love coming in deep for you. And I feel like it's the love that you can imagine that you can receive from the emotional, I should say the emotional fulfillment from the love that a partner can give you. I feel like there's something here that maybe you're not imagining for yourself right now, but it is out there. I do feel like you do attract, like you have the potential to attract this deep love when you are vibrating at your highest. You are this empress is what I'm getting. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Take that as it resonates. But like I said, when I saw true love, I felt like it's about how you want to be loved is what I'm getting. And I almost feel like I said, there's almost like a point where it felt like your options that you had for yourself, even though they are different and they are new than what you have now, like you can go even bigger is what I'm getting. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Take that as it resonates. I mean, with everything that's going on in the world, I think finances and career are something that are coming up for a lot of people right now. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe there is a soul tie here to someone or something, or maybe you're ready to call this in. Whatever it is, I do want to just touch base on soulmate. As I have learned and come to terms with, is we have many soulmates in our lifetimes, and they are meant to come into our life and we learn something from them. And sometimes they stick around forever and sometimes they don't, but it's almost like cycles, you know, and just because like family could even be our soulmates, friends could be our soulmates. They're not always romantic. Take it as it resonates, but I do feel a lot of love here and a soul tie. But my Pisces, this could also be, you know, what's out there waiting for you if you don't have that right now. Yeah, but that is what I have for you in the Oracle. I was almost ready to say bye, but then I remembered we have our charm reading. All right, Pisces, here we go. Spirit, thank you for those messages. What else does Pisces need to know about their love life in October? All right. We have the hopeful birdie. Remain hopeful, my Pisces, that there is that you are like worth being loved the way you want to be loved. We have a kiss can be even deadlier, Batman and Catwoman. This could have been, this could be the situation if you're in a situation right now, or, it's almost like people are the same but different, but those differences in this case just could not make the situation work out. Take it as it resonates. We have the Romeo and Juliet dagger pin, which it just confirms there is a lot of passion. I feel like there's a lot of love in the situation, and someone here like wants to pull the trigger. That could be you wanting to pull the trigger on like releasing those burdens that we talked about earlier. And then we have this museum pin. This situation could have made you feel headless, or right now your head might be floating around in a cloud, because I do see that you are a little checked out for parts of this month, my Pisces. And so, friends, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.